Okay, hey everyone, this is Sunny Justice. So I'm going to try to go through with you exactly what I do. I always talk about how I do pictures and that's one of the main things that I do, besides, of course, looking at connections. In this particular example, I'm going to be using XDigger X8, I think it is. I always get his name wrong. I think he forgives me. But, anyways, the video that I made is on my computer, so it doesn't really matter to me one way or the other. So as long as I know that this is ISP's video, I have no problem, of course, using it. And so just to give you an example is that this is the 2 minute and 51 second one. And so this one, just think of it like reading glasses and computer glasses and distance glasses. And that he basically has a further one, a medium one, and then a closer up one. So what I'll typically do is, hit play. Just go to my phone, obviously my iPhone, and then I will literally just start bursting shots. Now, in this particular case, let's see here. I guess I can't really do it, but can you guys see that? Okay, so depends where I want to look, but like, let's say I want to look really close to what's on his head. So do you understand, like, this isn't distorting it, unlike a picture, because it's a video. So right now it's going in slow motion, and then it will start walking again. So here I'm just taking like tons, but if I really want to focus in like on what's going on, because I want to see this part, right? That's why I'm watching. Now he made it closer there, so I obviously got to move my camera, and so obviously you see what's going on there. And then you can see the thing that's popping up behind his head in this. Okay. So I basically have iPhone that lets you take like 600 burst shots. You see that, you guys? When it's in slow motion right behind his head there. Oh, there's the headphone. Okay. And so, yeah, there we go. Let's just stop it there though. Okay. So we can stop this now. So that's basically what I do. Is I'm just taking my phone, whichever part. So you can kind of see on here where it stopped, and here I'll use my vape as my pointer here, but you see how the mask right here, right, that's right underneath the chin there. So again, if you're watching this and you're, say, watching it in slow motion as it goes, watch that mask, right? It's very deceptive because you have to keep like staring at it, because you're going to see that it's only a second long video. So you just have to, like, honestly spend the time looking to understand it. And right there you can easily see the headphones as it hits the light. You guys can see that, right? The black with the silver right here. Whoops, sorry, wrong side. Right here. There you go, right there. Okay. It's going in slow motion. There you go again. So do you see what I'm talking about? Okay, so basically on my phone, what happens is that I'm going to go to my photos, and here in my photos you'll see what's basically, me taking pictures. And at the bottom running along here is basically all the 6,000 burst shots. So like I keep saying it, like a movie, all I have to do is glide it along, and I can basically see, like what's going on, but in a movie like reel. And then but at least with the pictures, you can bring them in, if you like, right? So I usually go through it like this is what happens, and I watch kind of how, let's see here, as I'm doing it. Right? You can, well, it's hard to see it on here because I'm on the phone here, but if you were doing it yourself, you could kind of see the movement of like that thing on his head. You could see like that's where it changed. Okay, now I'm getting closer. Okay, but I can just sit here and do this. Go back and forth. See, like right here, right? Then nominally, that, whatever that is that I like to call like the camera to whatever piston thing, because that reminds me of like a piston thing there. And then I'll pick out the best pictures out of this, because remember, It's the same. See right there? Right? There you can clearly see that there's the headphone with the silver on it, but even though it's still, it's, you know, deceptive. The hat is obviously here, but this is like here where you have that thing that comes up behind his head, and like this camera, whatever the camera is, whether it's a GoPro or not, you know, who knows. But all you have to do is see this thing right behind his, see, like, look at, see what I'm talking about? Back and forth. Watch it behind his hat. Back and forth. Okay? It has this strange movement, whatever it is. You know, that's why I call it like a piston. It's like, so what's this thing doing? It's like chick, 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 chick. That's how I picture it in my head. But, right? So you just like, so for instance, like that one there. You know, then I'll typically, of course, like, you know, like screening it. Okay, you know, then I'll look at it. Then I'll send it off to my iPad or computer. Usually my iPad, because I use the Photo Express. And then I'll take that picture, and then I'll go to my pictures, and I'll go bring up Photo Express. Oh, kind of like what I was just showing you in the video there. Okay, so that might be my finished product in a sense, just for one thing that I'm trying to do. I might have to go back and keep finding a picture that I deem is more worthy of showing more stuff. Okay, so this is the object behind his head that's coming up as he's walking. Remember, okay, this is the face area here. You know, this is the hat. You can see like the rim of it in a sense, but again, very deceptive because it's not, because obviously if it's, this is his face here, and you can tell by other ones, his hat, it's not like it's going off like this, you know, facing like, and going with this taco look to it. You can obviously see that there's some sort of object here, and again, it's moving video, blurry, distorted in a sense, and you're just trying to make the best. So I bring it into my Photoshop Express. You know, I click on the HDR, and then it starts off here. Okay, and then I just move it over to the next one, and then I go, oh, well, did I get a better picture out of that? You know, so what can I see that one's better? And then I just kind of run along. Well, that one obviously sucks. So I go to the next one, go to the next one. You know, it's darker, but that's not going to do me anything, you know, to help me. It's going to pull out the fact that there's something there, but it's not going to give me, you know, too good of a picture to work with too much. I need to see what's going on, and darkness is only going to give me the outline of that. So I just kind of go through each one, and just kind of see what's going on. Again, it's very, you know, grainy in a lot of ways. But, like, let's just use this one for an example. So I'm going to take this one. I am going to, probably not the best one to use, but whatever. I'm going to screenshot it. I'm going to go back out of here. And I'm going to pick the new picture that I just, get out of there. Don't save. And I'm going to go pick that picture. Okay. And then it's going to take me back to here again. Right? And there's different options, but I always use this option, HDMR, and then I'll go to other ones after it, but I always use this one first. And so I literally just look for something that's going to give me better imagery of what's going on, so that if I zoom it in, like what can I find that's going on? Like what kind, like where exactly, like you see right here, like I said. So if this is part of the taco hat, let's just say, then, you know, like I said, so there's some sort of camera contraption-y thing going on here, but you can see it, like it's basically giving you the outline, and then it's just a matter of figuring out what's going on. So as long as I understand that it's a camera, I'm probably not gonna, get too great of a picture. Besides going back to maybe other ones. And like I said, this thing can take days. You might achieve nothing from it besides knowing that there's a camera on there. Sometimes I'll go over to the other options like the pop color, the nature, the warm, and I'll just see if by chance they can offer me sometimes a better looking picture. And that's what happens. So sometimes you get lucky, and then all of a sudden, out of it, something will pop, and you're like, oh, kind of like, now I get what's going on. See, like right here, it's up